Welcome to our social studies lesson. Our topic is resources and economic activities, and our subtopic is fishing. So, we start by asking ourselves, what is this fishing? As we learned in Standard 6, we said that fishing is the removing of the fish from water, either for domestic use or for sale. So that is what we call fishing. Also, we learned that in other fishing, we have two types of fishing, whereby we have inland fishing and marine fishing. And the inland fishing, we have this is the fishing now that is carried out in freshwater bodies, like either rivers, lakes, or ponds. And then also now we have the marine fishing, whereby we say that marine fishing is the fishing carried in salty water bodies, that is ocean and sea. So we start by now looking at the main inland fishing grounds in Africa, the main inland fishing ground in Africa, whereby these main inland fishing grounds are divided into three, whereby we have rivers, lakes, and ponds. So we have lakes in Africa where fishing is carried out. Some of these lakes we have Lake Victoria, we have Lake Chad, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Malawi, and others. And the rivers, we have rivers like River Nile, River Zambezi, River Congo, River Orange in South Africa, River Tana in Kenya, among others. Then ponds, these are the fish farms, whereby now some people keep fish in these ponds and they also catch these fish for selling. We have now the main marine fishing ground in Africa. And now this marine fishing ground, as I have said, it is carried out in salty water bodies, that is oceans and sea. So it is carried along the coastal line of Africa. And now some of the countries where now this fishing, the marine fishing is carried out is, we have South Africa, we have Angola, Namibia, Kenya, Morocco, Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Congo. So those are the fishing grounds, main fishing grounds, marine fishing grounds in Africa. So we have the methods used now when fishing. These methods are divided into two. There are some methods that are used in small-scale fishing, and others that are used now in large-scale fishing. And at the small-scale fishing methods, we have baskets, we have hand lines, harpooning, traps, and apps. So these 5 baskets, hand lines, harpooning, traps, and apps are the ones now are used by the small-scale fishermen, the ones that they just catch few fish, or the ones that do fishing in small scale. And at the large scale fishing methods, we have pass seining, we have trolling, long lining, and net drifting. So these are the methods now that are used by the large companies that now do fishing, especially in the oceans, especially in the marine fishing, to catch fish. So we have contribution of fishing to the economy. What is the importance of fishing to the economy? One is that there is provision of protein and food. So when these fish are caught, some are eaten, and they provide protein when eaten. Another one is there is earning of foreign exchange. The countries that do fishing, after the fish are caught, they are sold to foreign countries, and thus these countries earn foreign exchange. We have industrial development. There's the development of industries, especially that now produce fish-related products. We have source of income. That is another importance of another contribution of fishing to the economy. Source of income, especially to the fishermen who do this work of fishing. Then there's creation of employment. So some people get employment, especially as they fish here and there. That is the creation of employment. And last, tourist attraction. There is tourist attraction, whereby now some tourists come to our country to get this fish product and also to see how this fishing is done in various areas. So, after another contribution to the economy, we have now problems that are facing fishing in Africa. The problems that are fishing in Africa. One is inadequate capital. So there's lack of capital to be used to fish, especially in the large scale. There are poor means of transport, poor means of transportation. So after fishing now, these fish need to be transported to the market or to the consumers. So some roads are not in good condition. So that's poor means of transportation. Then poor fishing methods. We have poor fishing methods that are used by some fishermen. For example, the ones who use harps, that is a poor fishing method, whereby now when you use these harps, they kill even the small fish. Then there is overfishing. That's another problem, overfishing. There's fishing, the fish are caught until there are no more fish in the either ocean or the lakes. There's pollution, especially from our industries. So the water bodies where we get our fish, it's polluted, hence now some fish end up dying. Then there's the limited market as another problem. There's limited market. So the market for fish products is limited. Some people in some of these African countries don't even consume this fish. So there's limited markets. Then there's poaching of fish. As you know, poaching is this illegal killing of wild animals. So there's poaching of fish, whereby now there's illegal fishing in these fishing grounds. And lastly, the last problem is presence of winds, especially in Lake Victoria. The water hyacinth hinders fishing especially in Lake Victoria. So that. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Have a good day.